Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sankar. In this video, we are going to discuss a contempt of court case. Dear students, you will get the topic of contempt in the 6th semester, in the next semester. Now you are in CPC. You will discuss the professional ethics as well as the contempt matters in the 6th semester. So we are going to discuss a case law on the contempt of court. Of course, a very simple case law where the contempt can be punishable up to 2,000 fine as well as 6 months imprisonment only. Very liberal punishment. But contempt, what is contempt? There are two types of contempt. One is a civil contempt and another is contempt. This is a criminal contempt. Now, Justice Sanjeev Khanna and J.K. Maheshwari of the Honorable Supreme Court of India suspended the sentence of 6 months jail to Sukku Shankar, Sarukku, Savukku, S-A-V-U-K-K-U, Savukku Shankar, Tamilian, right? So, imposed by Madras High Court 2 judges bench. This Sukku Shankar is a YouTuber and also an activist on the social media. Nowadays, so all these activists, so even though there are no 10 persons behind them, but they will give speeches on YouTube, so as though they are going to change the entire world with their speeches. So whatever, we have to encourage them. Social media, it is a platform where everybody can express their views. Right. Here, let us know the brief facts of the incident. Better to know the incident better. So contempt, already told you, it is of two types. One is civil contempt and another is criminal contempt. Civil contempt means not caring or not obliging to the orders given by the civil court, like by the court, like detention order, like writ order, like injunction order, any status quo, or if the witness, if a person is supposed to attend before the court on so and so date, if he doesn't attend, all these things they will be taken as a civil contempt. And criminal contempt is also there. So the 1971 Criminal Contempt of Court Act deals with the two types, civil and criminal. So criminal contempt means any act done, please remember, any act done which lowers the image, which lowers the dignity of the judiciary, of the court, is criminal contempt. If any obstruction to the process of the court work is made, it is criminal contempt. Very serious, but of course, punishment according to Section 12, already told you. So Section 12 of the Contempt of the Courts Act 1971, the punishment is only 6 months and 2,000 rupees. That's all. So who will be the contemners? Mainly the advocates, the judiciary, the social activists, all these persons. Since why such a liberal punishment is? Because all of them are educated people, and by not intentionally but overflow, they may do some mistakes. That's all. So if they are warned, it is sufficient. That's why even according to Section 12 also, if the person apologizes, it can be taken into consideration. Right. Now, we'll go to the details. Savukku Shankar or Sarukku Shankar. So he is a YouTuber on, I think in 9th month, in this year, 9th month, maybe on 10th or so. I don't know the correct date. In a YouTube interview, he has commented that the entire higher judiciary is riddled with corruption. So this is the comment made by the so-called YouTuber Shankar. So immediately on 15/9/2022, the division bench has taken up the matter suo motu as contempt. So bench consisting of Justice G.Swaminathan and P.Pugalendi. And they have given him a notice, and in the notice he has replied that, please remember this is important. He says he did not deny that he has commented that there is judiciary, the corruption in the judiciary. He stated that his interviews and articles taken as a whole, please remember, they would indicate that he has got respect toward the judiciary, and he wants to improvement by getting rid of the so-called corrupt elements. So he has not disputed that he did not speak. he stated, but so don't read my interview singly. So you read all my interviews. If you put them together, the combination or the cumulative effect will be to see that the corrupt judiciary will be weeded out. So this is the general phrase used by so many people who are involved in such cases. Because I think in human rights also, there is a question I have explained to you in the tackles also. Yes, because previously 2 or 3 judges, retired judges, they also comment that the judiciary, Korean Joseph, is that maybe Kerala, he stated that there is corruption in the judiciary. Even Kapil Sibal, a very famous advocate, a senior advocate, he stated that the judiciary is riddled with the corruption. He has cited all these things. So, if he says that I am very sorry, I did not have the intention of demoralizing or lowering the dignity of the court, by overflow I have used that words. If he said like that, it would have been taken otherwise. But when he stated like this, the bench of Madurai, so G.Swaminathan and P.Pugalendi, they said that they are not satisfied with the explanation or with the arguments of the contender, Mr. Sankar, and jailed him for 6 months. Even they refused the suspension of the sentence, so he was taken to Madurai jail. Then on his behalf, the advocates filed an SLP before the Honorable Supreme Court of India on 11/10/2022. Right? So this is not only the case where he is involved. Previously, he has made some adverse comments on the Madurai bench. Therefore, G.Swaminathan already a case of contempt is pending against G.Swaminathan also. So he is not an ordinary man. So the division bench of Madras High Court, they opined that the statements given by Mr. Sankar, they amount to lowering the dignity of the judiciary, dignity of the court. Nowhere he expressed any regret, nowhere he expressed any remorse. So High Court says, yes, we are justified in convicting him under. But anyway, Supreme Court, they have taken a liberal view and they have suspended the sentence given by the Honorable High Court of Madras. And of course, he has to file an appeal. When the appeal will come to Supreme Court, let us see what will happen. But anyway, to put an end to this class, I want to tell you that social media is a platform where you can express your views, but you should be very cautious with your words. Be very cautious with your words. Think before you speak. That's all what I want to say. Thank you.